Get Haunted, where you are the investigator. Get Haunted. Paranormal Investigations isn't a show. It's your experience. Join this premier paranormal event company for real investigations at some of the nation's most haunted locations. This isn't a tour. This is hands-on. You'll use real equipment, explore active sites, and dive into the unknown. No scripts, no actors, just you, the gear, and whatever's waiting in the dark. Perfect for both first-timers and seasoned ghost hunters. Each event is guided by experienced investigators. But the discoveries, they're yours to make. 2025 is already jam-packed. With incredible locations across the nation, space fills up fast. So make sure to book your tickets now. Dare to get haunted? Find your next investigation at gethaunted.com.
Well, happy 2026, and you are here midweek, midday with Rob and Sara. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Sarah.
You wearing a brand new hat there? You're wearing a little DTF hat?
This is a DTF hat, everyone. I am down to film.
I love it.
You love it?
It looks good. I love it. I love the
You
color.
critique my logo placement. So this is my practice hat.
Yeah, well, listen, it's hard when you're looking at yourself because you get, when somebody's looking at you face on, right? You want to make sure that your logo's not up on top of your head.
Why? So I look a lot. Yeah. So I'll get some new ones in, and we'll do these up. I perfected the craft.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, a couple days.
Yeah.
I went out, grabbed a few more hats to test. The problems were out of the UV patches out, so I got to order some more. Yeah. But I can do DTF. I have some DTF laying around, so I'll do those.
Good.
And we'll take it from there.
Thanks, Brittany.
Oh.
She's talking about my hair, I think. We can't really see your hair. I have been, if you've been with us long enough, I for some reason cut the crap out of my hair for the soiree back in 2024. Like, cut it.
I remember. I think you tried to blame me for that, but
I said it was a dump cut, is what. It's what most of us do when we get dumped. And I'm not even sure what I was thinking. I saw fuck it. This is the problem. You see all these cute hairstyles and you're like, oh my God, I could totally do that. And then she cut it and I think I walked out and instantly regretted it. So I have not cut my hair since then. And so I'm still going with the Sarah Fawcett vibe, very feathery, but
is anybody else struggling with her audio right now?
Oh, who's here?
You like it sort of, for me at least.
Yeah.
Underwater and like warbly.
It is?
Yeah, I mean, so just so y'all know, we had some audio issues in the beginning. It's like, I don't know if it's that are we coming through your mic that's on your desk? Are you sure? Can you tap it?
Positive.
Tap it. Okay, yeah, that works.
Yeah, I saw it say my Yeti microphone.
Okay, that doesn't just. You've been lied to by the internet before, or by software. Nobody's answering me, so I guess
we'll see. We'll see what they say.
But it's muffled. Of course, Jason is backing you 100%.
Thank you, Jason. Well, let's say hi to everybody before we get into our weekly Wednesday fight. We should do a segment that's like the weekly Wednesday knockout, and we'll put up one of our arguments and we'll let everybody vote on it.
No, because they never side.
That's not true. Do you know how many times they side with you?
None. Give me one example where you were wrong.
Oh, please.
According to the jury.
This will be our first one. This will be our first segment. let's say hi to everybody. There is the fantastic Sandy. Sandy, happy New Year's, and give that beautiful baby pickle a kiss for us. She's grown up so fast, and although I'm not on social media socially, I do pop on there to do some business stuff, and I do see pictures, and I saw some pictures of her. Charlotte's getting so big, like not a baby anymore at all. There is Miss Icy Spirits. Guys, we have something I'm hoping we get to share very soon and exciting that's going to be coming up. Icy may or may not be part of that, along with hello to Miss Brittany as well, might be a part of it. We're really excited about this, and I can't wait till we get to, I don't know, share some big news there. And there is the Iron Gate Home for Haunted Relics, or otherwise known as Eric Testerman. Hello, Eric Testerman. I hope you are doing fantastic today. There's Jason McGray, of course, author of the new book you might have seen, Exploring the Unknown.
I'm not promoting it.
Why?
Because he took your sign.
Oh, but you got this really
He got
big...
what he needed from me, and now he's all about you. It's all about you.
Do you think that's true?
I let that man bring me treats and sleep on my couch.
It just wasn't enough.
It was, yeah, clearly.
Oh, look at Icy coming in. You're both wrong.
All right, Icy knows because I have to make her something.
Yeah. Eric giving you shit. Eric's giving you shit there.
Yeah, I know. You can put it up. I don't care anymore.
He's just making sure you know that he loves you and that he still thinks of you.
Yeah.
What would make a good the Wednesday live knockout? Weekly knockout or something? Yeah.
I have an actual photo of you punching me in the face over there. If you want people, you can just use that.
Look at how Jason's saying this.
Being wrong and being sided with are different. I got bro. Okay, well, I get it. You've got a public image to uphold.
Oh, okay, Jason. Ouch. It's all good, but you probably, if you haven't, Jay does have a new book that's in the works called Exploring the Unknown, and it's out for editing, and it's going to be so fantastic. I can say that it is, as Rob wrote the foreword, and I got to write the afterword. I was honored to be able to do that, and it was a challenge. I've never written for somebody like that. That's big shoes to fill. By the way, Rob's just like, yeah, let me just write your foreword, because he's just like, Mr. I've done Vegas shows where I've talked to millions of people.
600. That was my largest audience ever, 600. But it's not easy, and no, writing is very different. No, I just had a cramp in my hip, so I got. And I'm going to ask this. I have to figure out if my Wi-Fi is all jacked up, because you were also stuttering there, your feed was stuttering for me, but maybe, I don't know. No, but it makes sense because you also finish my sentences for me and correct me quite often. So I opened it and you're closing it. I get it.
I mean, there you go. Stretch that hip out. So we'll have weekly knockouts, and then what's your pain? we're the oldies and paranormal, like, oh my God, my hip, my knee. So here we are. It's 2026. We're off to a great start. Lots of things happening, and lots of new things that are going to be coming out. What are we doing?
I'm just going to show everybody what kind of person you are.
Oh, did you just hear how he worded that? You're going to show all 7 people what kind of person I am?
All 7 of them. Our luster is wearing off. I don't know what's happening.
It is. You're like, well, we don't promote super.
No, you don't promote. There she is punching me in the face. That actually connected. And it was a perfectly timed shot. Whoever took that photo.
That was Danny.
Yeah, well, she caught it.
She caught it.
What some would call evidence of abuse.
Evidence of. Look, sometimes a girl's just got to put people in their place. Sometimes
she straight in the face. Hard.
I didn't mean to connect there. That was an accident. You don't play around with punches.
Yeah,
You don't know. Hey, Kaylee, how
Hi,
you
Kaylee.
doing? So yeah, we've got a lot of new things happening, a lot of new things coming up. We're making some, I think, some big strides. Like we've worked really hard in the last 3-4 years here of really putting things together and seeing, really paying attention to the community, right? Really listening to what the community wants. We do hear you, and so I think what you're going to see for 2026 is exactly that. You're going to see, things that we're putting together that are built for you.
Well, yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot to get to this point. So we are here, right? And it is, I think, what the majority of the community wants, right? We all know not everybody is going to agree on everything.
Oh, no. I don't think that's what we do it for.
No, we don't. We do it for the people that resonate, that we resonate with, and vice versa. So, yeah, there's cool things coming. Just this morning, another new concept came up in our group chat there, and yeah, I'm excited.
Well, yeah, it came up because we got to have our big beginning of the year sit down with our core crew, and as we talk, and that's what I really love about what we do. Like, everybody's talking, everybody's sharing, and ideas are built right there on the spot. And we sat down, me, Rob, and Chris, and sort of reiterated some of the things that were brought up last night. And you're going to see some cool things. It's a way, it's a way for everybody to come together, to work together, to find space to grow together. I feel like, Rob, when I look at some of the things that we have on the idea table this year, that's sort of that's the theme. It's really about growing together. This is not just, we see with the digital, and I apologize, everybody. I am actually ill.
She's sick.
I'm sick. I'm like breaking fevers as we're speaking.
I didn't think we were even doing a show today.
Yeah.
Around 11. I'm like, oh, this is up to you. I was going to do a fun graphic of you being sick, but I'm being kind.
I'm a little
This week is about being kind.
Wouldn't that be nice for a change? But as we're sort of thrust in, and as we started the digital world that we are so immersed in, right? What we see is this, you would think it would be about connections, but it sort of becomes this weird platform that is sort of brought narcissism to a whole new level. We hear that word used a lot, and used very loosely a lot of the times. But what we're really working to do is, and that's okay, we can't change the entire digital world that we live in, but we can place that isn't quite that vibe, right?
Yeah, I mean, we should know. We're the biggest narcissists out there.
Yeah.
Where's Dunkin' Donuts? Where is that fool? I think he got banned. Oh, well.
I think you took care of him.
Yeah, listen, there's so much shit, still brewing out there. And hopefully everybody just finds a nice place to settle down and calm the fuck down.
Yeah, it's nice to have a soft place to land in a world that loves to leave out the what is that strip of nails that cops lay out to slow down?
Yeah, the tire flattener strip of nails.
Yeah,
there's got to be a name for that.
There's got to be a name for that. But that's kind of where, I feel like, in the world of information so easily accessed, there's all this, I'm going to use this against you, and you're against me, and you're doing this, and blah, blah. Yeah, no, we have been working really, really hard for our 26 to be about the Get Haunted mission, which truly we haven't ever veered away from, but we have been distracted. That's it. Spike strip. Thank you.
It's stop strip. Tell Mike he got a C. According to the internet, it's called
because it's never wrong.
But stop stick the common name for the flattening device cops use is a spike strip, also known by brand name style. Okay, so Mike's right. Tell Mike I apologize, and he is correct. Brand names are Stop Stick and Stinger Spike System.
Stinger Spikes.
Stinger Spike System. What's up, Stacy?
There he is, Professor T. Hey, if you guys don't know, Professor T is going to be back on the air with his original host that he worked with, Josh.
He is?
He's coming back. He did a check-in today, and he sent a little surprise. So
I had no idea.
Yeah, so get ready for that. Well, he does. I haven't heard from him in a long time, so usually I just get a how's it going? So yeah, we're back where we feel the most comfortable, and that is making sure that what we do is really about a community vibe, right? And making sure that what we're offering is what you guys want, not about. I mean, we can go out there and you make a show. We can. It's going to be on it. I mean, look, we could go sell a show to Amazon right now. It's not like that's a super hard thing to do.
Yeah, no, you sell it, you buy it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you pay to have your shit on there.
So we're here to do what we love doing, and that's getting together with all of you guys. So we have some cool things we're going to share today that we hope you guys, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it, and you're gonna be like, yeah, yes, please. It's what we want. How do you want to start, Rob?
Well, you sort of kind of segue, and I don't think it was intentional, into it. We had talked about and teased a little bit. You don't even know about this piece, but or I don't know if you knew I was going to talk about it. You know about this, the plans for this, but about growing together and working together and promoting each other and cross promotion with. So Jason's saying if he can get 6 people to write a paranormal experience, ghost, Bigfoot, alien, etc., he will make a Get Haunted feature section is stories from beyond the unknown too. I want my picture in this one. Okay.
I wonder, and I know that I would. I'm curious. I might want to have this challenge. I'm curious if I could write something about my Mid-O experience.
You should and could. Look, there's Jay Diz.
Holy cow! There's a name we haven't seen for a while. At least I haven't. Oh, hey, Jay Diz.
Yeah, I had to make sure we were still friends on Facebook. I don't know if you followed me. A lot of people have been ignoring me on Facebook. It's okay. It's all right. All right. So,
yeah.
God, I have a lot of
I know, Jason. Seriously, wait till you see that, right?
Oh, I would know that there was a photo of me, and I didn't approve them, by the way. So
they're good. They're all good.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Because you know why, Jason? Because I haven't been able to look at it.
No, because I got the honor.
Jason McRae, not Jason Dizini.
Maybe Jay just needs to write a book. He could probably write a book about his adventures with Rob.
How to Ignore Your Friends and Check In Every 3 months by Jason Dizini.
Oh, Jay Diz.
He was in Japan recently.
He was?
I'm happy for him, yeah.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, and then he ran into one of our old friends in Japan. Are you frozen?
Oh, so it sounds like you talked to him. It sounds like you talked to Jay Diz just fine.
All right. So, and I do have a lot to say. It's weird. There's a lot of things happening today. There's a lot of things happening today in paranormal land, people. Bigger news than ours than this little live. So
is it though?
It will be.
No, but I mean, when you really think, and I think
it's the most meaningless dumb shit in the world.
Well, yeah, to all of us. None of this has to do with us.
No, but to social media.
Yeah.
I'm being good. It will be a big thing, right? Mm-hmm. It'll be a big tsunami of whatever. Just like Maduro was.
It's on that level.
It will be. The level of misinformation, I'm sure. I am sure. Which I made a post about, and people got all twisted. And it wasn't picking apart of the people. Like, get with the program. The point is, nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about on social media. Um, Anyway, that's a whole different story. I don't want to go there. Rob being nice this week.
Yeah,
But-
well, and it's not we have apps we have when we say like below zero to do with this topic.
Yeah, it has nothing to do. Someone will make it about us somehow. But
well, whatever. I mean, the reality is I've had zero interaction knowledge. I don't, you know what, you know, and honestly, none of it. Like I have no money involved. I have no personal involved. I have nothing involved.
Everybody's like, most people probably don't know what the hell we're talking about. So we'll move on from it or that.
Everybody got real quiet. They're like,
yeah, but by throughout the year, and we learned, especially I think with Rock Island, you know, we take a look at things, and we've been approached by multiple people about, you know, one of the things we do really, really well is make connections, right? We do. We make connections, and it's not because Rob and Sara know everybody. It isn't that, but it's because the people we know seem to know everybody, and that is really has always been the one of the intents behind the building of this network. Stacy threw me off with a very long. I found that during a pandemic, social media are experts in virology. And because Venezuela, social media are experts in international law and politics. Yes, that was where I was trying to go with it. Yes, it was not a kidnapping. It was not an invasion. This was, by the way, there's no bounty. I've seen people on both sides talking about a bounty. There was not a bounty. Bounty implies assassination attempts, and that's not what it was. He had a $10 million reward for his arrest and conviction, and initiated by Trump, and then Biden upped that to 25 million just a couple years ago. All that shit gets left out, right? And they turn it into assassinations and kidnappings anyway.
Well, but when you can insert any topic there, and things are left out because right, like.
I know. So my point is this: nobody knows on social media. Nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about, right?
Right.
And as someone that spent a year in Panama, a year in Honduras, I know what people in Central America are subject to, and the very fact that people can sit and make these stupid posts and memes and all these things, doing that in Venezuela could get you killed. So they did extract a dictator, and they did extract somebody that was the head of a very large narco-terrorism thing. Like, you go do some research and then make your posts, because if mountains of cocaine and fentanyl, as great as that sounds right now, are coming into this country every day, it means somebody's dying, and things have to change. So anyway, just stop, everyone. But people come to us about. I know I go on rants, and that's one of them, because it bugs me. It bugs me as an American, as a veteran, as somebody that's actually been in Central America, seen the effects of what happens to people. Like, it bothers the shit out of me. So anyway, people have come to us and said, like, you should do something like this. So we kicked around the idea. You know what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, but the way you just said that, you were on your rant about Venezuela and going in and extracting a dictator.
Yeah, no, we should definitely start importing mountains of cocaine and like, come on. So people, there's talent agencies out there. Yeah, good point. See, Stacy's always here with the facts, kids. All right, I'm sorry, I can't finish the thought here. Oh, they were oppressed. Yeah, better days ahead. Let's hope. Let's hope. The good news is we went in, we got a problem, we did it fucking flawlessly. Congratulations, Delta Force. That's your job, and you nailed it. They nailed it. I believe only 7 of our people were hurt. I think last report I read, which is amazing. Anyway, there's talent agencies and promotion agencies out there, and when we look at them, and we've had to deal with a few, right, through because of um, Rock Island. There's just something that doesn't seem right, and what my own personal observations is that they're flawed. They're very flawed in the approach in some ways, right? So people are paying to have unverifiable uh, results, if you will.
Mhm.
People are paying to get themselves put out there, and some people do it for reasons that aren't going to match with what we're trying to put together here. And if that means if you're not willing to put any work in and you'd rather just pay someone to do your emails, that's cool. Right? Then this won't be for you. Um, but to me, it kind of looks like this, right? This sort of this vending machine that's owned by a company, and then somebody has to walk up and stick money in there, and then you get a promise, and one that can't really be proven. Okay, um, and for very little work that goes into it, that the owners will get cuts and all these fun things. So if you're tired for paying, you like this? This was mine.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because it's where we see sort of um social media going. It's like we had it kind of takes me back to, right, we have old Hollywood, right? You had Hollywood, you had glamour, you didn't know anything about them except when they showed up to the red carpet. And then, right, the 80s kind of came along, and then celebrities. I feel like there was Hollywood stars, and then there were these celebrities, right? And then we became a little bit more, in their face, and we started to
Yep.
follow them and get dirt on them. And so it sort of dumbed down that or took the magic off the Hollywood star, right? And then you got the celebrity, and then reality stars came into the picture, right? So now you have people who were friends with celebrities who now have their own shows that are touted as reality, which we all know it's not reality; it's still scripted. And then reality stars were showing up on red carpet, and now you have social media platforms and YouTube stars that are now under
Oh yeah, look, we tried, right? And when we tried a couple times to, someone asks to work with us, and then we were like, yeah, sure. But then they're like, hey, you got to go talk to my manager, right? And the manager made it impossible. The manager made it. This person wanted to wanted to come on their own to do an event and be a part of a Get Haunted thing, but then the manager got involved and fucked it all up.
well, I think right, but I think so. My point was, you saw social media sort of this way of becoming taking control. It's like the indie music industry,
Right.
right? Where you're kind of like, I'm going to have control of my work. I want to have control of what I'm doing and what my image is. And now, right, in normal, I think how human nature goes and how the business goes is because now you see everyday people, will call them, on social media platforms making money. Well, now somebody's like, well, wait, you need to be managed. So now it sort of takes for me personally, it sort of takes what the whole point of this was supposed to be for me, and that was to have real conversations with people that had a passion and a hobby, and instead of making it a industry thing where now we all normal people, who by the way don't get paid, have to now pay to get somebody to come do something. It's like, I can't, like, it's hard. That's a hard thing to wrap your head around. Right. And I feel like that knocks a lot of people out of the game.
It does. And at the same time, it hurts. It hurts other people's feelings, right? They feel not as special or important. So, in a weird ways. So we get connected, and it's a baby right now. It's really starting to get formulated, and we don't want to build it and be like, here's what you are doing. We want to build it with people, and we have a couple seedlings in there. But it's sort of kind of reversing the roles of the traditional talent agency, right? It's not us saying, hey, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get you 500 things this year, and you're going to get, you get to go here, here, here. We want you to do this, that, and the other thing. And by the way, give me a portion of your money because, I made a couple phone calls. Not happening. The other thing I noticed in the traditional models is that, if you had 10 people on your roster, they're all fighting for the same things, right? And they are not, from what I've seen, truly working together. So what if we can make this a collaborative thing, right? And we don't want your money. That's what you need to understand. Where instead of everybody going out trying to get one thing and fighting for it, it's a place to come to get certain things. I don't want to give too much away because it will get stolen. And then at the same time, right, you've got, let's say Get Connected has one big influencer with a reach of 2 million. And then we've got somebody just starting out who has maybe 2,000. And what if they work together and we can exponentially grow each other's audiences? Everybody wins. So it's a little like socialism, but everybody wins. Everybody gets their piece of the pie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which is really what we were anyways as a network.
That's what we were in. That's why people came to us. They're like, dude, you guys do this already. I'd rather pay you. But we don't want that, right? We don't want to take a cut of, if you get paid $200 to come to an event, we don't want that. But it can be seen as a service. And I'll give you one example without using names. Let's say a location has an empty Wednesday. And they're like, fuck, it's a great night to maybe get some content creators in here, or maybe get a psychic in here, or maybe get a paranormal team in here with a content creator and a psychic to generate some content that everybody can use for free. Or maybe they'll pay. I don't know. This is where the negotiations really need to happen down on that end, right? Instead of us coming to someone and saying, hey, you're getting $50 for going there, and by the way, give us 10. No. So it's a hub. It's a pool, a talent pool, a creative pool. It doesn't have to be investigators or psychics. It could be people that make things. It could be people that create things. It could be editing. So you'll see more about that. But the overarching theme is that everybody's working together. And that's also why this won't be for everybody. Needs to be groups of people that kind of jive and are willing and able to work with each other rather than fighting for their piece of the pie.
So wait, are you saying this sounds like, and I'm having word loss, but I've been invited to it before. So in your own community, there will be the they gather, what is it called? Business. It's going to drive me crazy, but where, they come together, it's all the businesses come together for the city or the town. And then you can go in there and, and they are like, here are the opportunities. Here's what we're looking for. And I think that's why this idea, and I've said it so many times during, not a cult meeting. Don't be funny, boy, Chris. It's not a cult meeting. But what I loved about this idea is it's nothing new for us. This This is not us going, oh, you know what we're going to try? No, this is what we've been doing on the network. This just has, now it has defined structure and a place to go instead of just a big melee on a public page. Now it's like, hey, here we go.
Right.
But it's not
And now
new. It's not
let's
new.
talk about, so there's things, right? Between Get Haunted Midwest, there's 30 things right there that you now have potential opportunity for, not 3 or 4 Paracons per year. Actual true way, look, because let's be honest, and we talked about it on before the new year, like Paracons, listen, if I want to see these same people every day, I'll just pull their profile pictures up. For me, Paracons have become, at least the bigger ones, the same old thing. We're going to go, we're going to sit, people are going to walk by your table. Oh, look, there's so-and-so from that TV show. Oh, good, there's no line. Oh, good, that guy's got a line. Okay, maybe someone will come over here and talk to me. To me, it's dumb, right? Oh, and by the way, I know that guy got paid $2,000 to come here. Why do I got to pay $400 to have a table? It's crazy. So there's a bunch of different opportunities that will come from this that don't just restrict you to Paracons, nor does it get you gate kept, nor do you have to be concerned about if someone else's reputation is going to hurt yours, right? It's about you. It's you guys will be running this. We just kind of creating this hub for you. It'll make sense down the road once you start seeing sort of the nuts and bolts of it. Hey, Patrick. So I'm excited to get that moving. There's another component to it that's in the works that hopefully we'll get to follow up on in the next few days or so. But yeah, that's that.
Yeah, I think what you're going to see with 2026 is, you can hear and you can hear through the grapevine. You can see things on social media that people will want you to think is going on.
Yes.
But the reality is when you start to see these things drop and you see what opportunities are coming, we've said it a million times, you're going to see where the work and our energy is gone. It has not gone to the things that you might be hearing. It's actually going into the opportunities that we believe in, and, sort of refocusing back on the mission of what Get Haunted is. And that's always been about you guys.
And Get Connected, the concept isn't new. We've been kicking this thing around for months on end now. Kind of finally.
Well, to be honest with you, kind of in 2024.
Yeah.
We started.
Yeah.
And we just had a lot of other things going on, and health things come up and personal things come up. But there's going to be some really cool opportunities. There's a lot of great expos and cons going on out there. We're certainly not saying don't do those. There's just a lot of other opportunities that are out there for you to do. And, you're going to start seeing some of that stuff popping up here on Get Haunted.
Listen, we also will announce it since you're having pre-baby FOMO. We're also opening Get Daycared. So
get watched.
Get along.
Get babysat.
We're opening.
I also want to pull something up here since we're sharing.
I'm being surprised here.
No surprise. No surprise. I just thought I would.
I don't know what it is, so it's a surprise.
Well, you don't, but you do. So I think there's no secret here that I have sort of fallen off a little bit here with Paranormally Blonde. And I think as you watch the climate and the environment of social media and paranormal and what's out there, I kind of am like, I want to make sure what I'm offering. What?
I'm reading the comments. It's funny on your image.
Oh, I think it's not just about, and it is, I love lifting everybody, and we do that on Get Haunted, and I've made that my job on Paranormally Blonde, but I really wanted it to still encourage and inspire myself. And it's not that you don't, but just to say you're going to come on and hawk a product, and I've always been more interested in the deeper conversations with you. And it goes beyond how did you start in the paranormal? Because that's really rarely the answers that are given. Oh, hey, Ian. I think it sometimes actually goes before that, right? There's a reason why the TV shows caught your interest, by the way, right? So, I created the Clubhouse Conversations, which I was really proud of my logo that I created. I was so excited about this. But it is an opportunity to go a little deeper with my friends, old and new, in the paranormal or spiritualism or UFO or cryptid, whatever your interest is. Life, death, and the paranormal is kind of our jam, right? It's what we talk about. But I want to do this in a kind of a different environment. So we're going to play around. Right now it's on Patreon, but I think, folks, to the 4 of you that jumped right in and wanted to help support me, we're going to go off of Patreon. We're going to go a different route. But these shows are not going to be just on YouTube. We'll do some fun shows. We'll do game night on YouTube. We'll still have some great conversations. It will be promotion. So if you guys have things you do want to promote, we'll go right on over to the Paranormally Blind YouTube. But Clubhouse Conversations for me are about having personal conversations and being able to speak freely without, everybody wants to tear it apart. I've been beat the F down with that. Not personally, personally I've taken it on, but not like, I'm just kind of done with everybody jumping on somebody's experience, right? I want to understand what those experiences mean to them. And when you ask deeper questions, you'll start to understand why they see things the way they see things, and why maybe things are happening the way things are happening, and to maybe give us some bigger insight into what this really means when it comes to life, death, and the paranormal. So we're going to hopefully give some CPR to the beat. She deserves it.
She needs it. She deserves it. So I'm glad to see you. You're continuing. These are the behind the scenes battles,
Thank you, Ian. If that was me, thank you, Ian.
Coerce her to Sarah to do more with the bee and whatnot. Yeah, so got that going. Probably gonna launch 1 or 2 more events here in the next week or so.
Yeah.
Some are close, some are far.
Hey, Chris Cash.
I'm just waiting on a few things from some other people, and then
it's just the most vague show ever.
Yeah, I know. Because there's shit.
Some are near, some are far. I've been talking to some people, and
I don't know what to say. It is what it is right now.
Aw, why are you off today? What's going on?
I'm not off. We're just talking about things that I can't really talk about. So, I don't want to spoil the launch of the event by talking about what it is or where.
By launching the event.
Correct.
Well, here, let's talk about this, because I am going to have you sit down in the hot seat there with the Clubhouse Conversations. And Clubhouse, you.
Oh, me? I didn't hear because I couldn't hear
it. You can't hear it all?
I can hear now.
Here, how about I just do this? I'll just hold the microphone.
Just be closer to it. We talk about this all the time.
But I want to sit down. I think one of the, kind of my thought process on the Clubhouse was kind of bringing back like fireside chats, or right. Like it's not that it's exclusive, but it's definitely more like people need to be able to strip off and shed off the bullshit of social media and what it means. And we've, in the years that I've been doing podcasts, what I do realize is the conversation you guys don't get to hear, the ones that happen before the live button is hit and after the live button is turned off, that's when people get real. And
oh God, yeah.
Yeah. And it's what makes me sad, because you guys are missing some of the most amazing and beautiful parts, and some of them are messy. Some of it's heartbreak, some of it is, new starts. It's not Naked Clubhouse. No, everybody has to be fully clothed. But it is really about sort of, my thought is I'm going to give whoever's going to be interviewed, or it's not even an interview, whoever's going to sit down and we're going to have a chat. There she is. Hi, Devin. Love
She's
you.
She's talking to you anyway. So.
Love you.
YouTube's broke. I don't know what that means.
For her anyways. I will give each person that wants to talk with me one question that they're going to have before they come on, so they can think about it. But everything else is going to be just from the heart, just friends sitting down with friends to talk about things that that I don't know, that really get us, or what we see even on social media that people talk about and we might not agree with, and we're too afraid to say something because you don't want, as Rob, sometimes you say, the minions to come after you and tell you what an asshole you are and what an idiot you are. And, like what?
No, go ahead. It's okay.
So, that's really what I want to accomplish. So we're really like distracted today.
Because I'm not quite sure what that comment meant. So it's okay. I don't know. We're talking about broken YouTubes. I don't know what that means. If the stream is working or out of money. I don't know. I'm just gonna close the comments because.
Oh, anyways. So yeah, I think we've got some good, cool things coming. So get ready. I'm probably gonna bug each and every one of you. Don't feel pressured to say yes to come to the clubhouse, but I am looking forward. There's one particular, wish you, Ian. There's one particular experience that Rob had, and he has touched on it. He has spoken about it, especially on Wednesday Live, but one that we've never really broken down. There's one that everybody knows about, and he and I, it's what's happened. It's what brought us together. It brought us into each other's orbit. But there's one experience that he shares that is so incredible to me.
Which one?
And it's Old Montana.
Oh, yes. You've been bugging me to talk about that.
Yeah. And I know you've touched on it, but we've never really gone into some more personal questions about Old Montana.
Yeah.
And what it means, and other people that are affected, right? His first pair of leather pants.
Brittany,
his first leggings.
I don't know. I don't know why yours isn't working. Old Montana. Yeah, I had a couple there, but the one big one, I gotta find these messages. Hold on.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'll do it during this, but yeah, this was that was quite a story. Yeah,
but there's more to it that I think, when people have these, and it's just time, right? It's just time. So it's going to be a casual vibe. It's going to be laid back. It's going to be, you're going to have a way to be able to participate in this. And I do hope that you do come. And yes, I'm making it a little harder. It's not going to be just like, oh, it's, it's showed up on my feed. It's not going to be that, because I think when you really want to learn about something, when you really want to sit down, and it's not about entertainment, it's about getting to know somebody. It's about making some connections, things to resonate, things to grow from, things to really think about. I'm going to make it a little bit more like you got to come to the clubhouse. You're going to have to show up. And so
I would, yeah, like for that one, I would love to get the guy from the family, because he stayed in touch with me for years, and I think it wasn't all that long ago. I wish I could remember his name right now. It had a profound impact on him.
And that would be incredible to understand, because then it makes me wonder when you talk about that, and the cameraman, by the way.
Oh yeah, I could probably get him on.
So here's the thing though. So what's your connection outside of this experience? What made you all have this massive major experience? So we're really kind of like, look, we can all fight about the paranormal and our religion and traumas and our cultures and, you know, our faiths and our practices. We can fight about them all day long. The reality is paranormal and the things that we can actually start to measure start with us. And I think getting to know the stories, to me, is the first step into understanding a little bit more about what all this means. Okay, I would love it, Jason. Like, I wish, I'm not kidding you, and I've said this to Rob a couple times, I honest to God wish that I could just get a treehouse and we could all go in there and just have conversations. I mean,
we have to.
I'm just so done with the bullshit.
Expensive here. I got his number right here. I'm gonna check.
You do?
Today. Yeah. That's the cameraman. That was a separate incident.
Doesn't matter though, right?
I know. That was the next time I went back after quitting the paranormal. I ended up back there with him.
Yeah.
And that's the last time he ever set, as far as I know, set foot in the paranormal. And I did see him a couple years back. I was going to see a show, a comedy show. I think it was Hot Pockets. What's his name?
Jim Gaffigan?
Jim Gaffigan. He was actually working at the booth.
Yeah. Okay.
And we looked at each other like, what the hell?
Yeah. No Dungeons and Dragons, Brittany.
And at least back then, that had to be, now I think about it, it's probably about 4 years ago. He hadn't set foot back into the paranormal since.
Yeah.
He's a filmmaker. Which is why he was there.
Okay.
So I don't.
Was he a guest or was he?
We invited him.
Okay. So he wasn't like he was somebody that always went along with you.
No.
Okay.
No. He was sort of a loose connection.
Okay.
And then we were like, let's give him a shot, because we wanted to film this place. So many big experiences happen there.
Okay.
If you don't know, Old Montana Prison is it's an old territorial prison out in Deer Lodge, Montana. So it's like way the fuck out in the middle of nowhere. Lots of Native American. You know, if there was something similar this away, it would be West Virginia Penitentiary.
Okay.
He got ate up there. Like that dude got messed up. I watched a lot of it. So anyway,
yeah. So this is what I'm talking about though. Like this is gonna be where we just kind of, this is not performative conversations. This is not like, look who I know. This is look who you get to know in the paranormal.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited. I think this is something that I've needed for a while, to get sort of re-encouraged, and kind of, and the get connected piece plays into that a little bit, because, you know, I was a sort of, you know, as you watch this topic that we all experience, even if it's not some big paranormal experience, right? We all experience death. We all lose people. We all have things that make us go, wait, that felt like a connection. You know, and it's like industry is starting to eat up paranormal and taking away what really happens versus this performative art of, what sells and what's going to hit big, right? So this is really just bringing it back to friends and talking. So, if you're interested to share a story, I'm going to have some topics where I'm going to be like, this is sort of what I want to, this is kind of the theme, but it's not going to certainly stay there because we don't know where conversations are going to go as things are answered and comments are made. You're like, oh, got to go there now. So if you're interested in being a part of the clubhouse, just reach out, send me a message, and I'm going to start building that out. And so look at that. So Ian and Brittany, where we're making connections still.
I would
Brittany
never play Dungeons and Dragons with Ian. Can you imagine? You stand no chance.
Well, first of all, no, I would never. First of all, I don't play. Games are. I just, if it's a board game, if it's a strategic. What's that game? Strategio. What's that one game? It was like a war game.
Oh God, it's right. I know it.
But it's something like Strategio or something.
No, but that's not it. I know what you're talking about. I could say it almost, but then Stratego jumped in.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, I don't even ask me to sit down for that. Like, I can't. I just no.
Risk.
Oh,
Risk.
Risk.
That's the big war game.
Like maybe Battleship might be about the only strategic game I can
do. Battleship. That's not hard.
Yeah.
Hey,
Boston.
Hard.
There's Boston.
Just so you understand, like, this is the guy, right?
Okay.
The last time we even checked in on each other was Christmas Day of 2021.
Oh wow.
Like I said, I might have ran into him, and that's probably why. And prior to that, it was a while before. Mm-hmm. So I would absolutely love to get him to talk.
Well, you know what's interesting about that? Just a few days before I enter your orbit and he sort of leaves your orbit.
Oh, fuck, that's true.
So, yeah.
No, that's the day before.
The 22nd is when you were on the show?
Yeah. The 21st is when we just said hello to each other. Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know. There we go. Let's do it. Get haunted.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. So it might be, a good, he might be a really cool addition to talk about sort of what's been happening. But so that's what's the clubhouse conversations are going to all be about. I look forward to doing what I enjoy. I'm not looking for it to go viral. I want nothing but success for each and every one of you and what you're doing. I just want to have a moment where we sit down and have some real and raw conversations and friends talking to friends. And it's the one thing I have been so thirsty for, and that is conversation. And it kind of always gets thwarted because, right, you can only do what you can do on, as soon as that live goes, everybody's like, wait, I got to really think about what I'm going to say because of what comes with it. So I'm excited. I'm excited to create the space. I'm excited to dig into old Montana a lot more, and everything else that will be brought by some of these amazing people that I get to call friend.
Yeah. Order the Hollow Key. That's one of Chris's.
His events.
Immersive piece. So go check it out on Get Haunted Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my God. I just sent him a text message. I was like, hey, so we'll see, right? Like, what I do want to try to understand, and I might be able to go back in time on social media to find it, is the day that occurred. Yeah. Both of those things. So Jason, basically, it's incorporating things to do and find at events in history. I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about. So it's a whole new layer and style of paranormal investigations with clues that lead to a reward at the end, I think.
Yeah, but I think, and again, I believe each of those, because it's not just one event that this is taking place in with Get Haunted Midwest. There are a few, and Boston is a big piece of that. So to me, you'll want to do all of them. If you're going to do one, do yourself a favor. Commit yourself to this experience, because, I think that's what I am seeing with what we're doing with Get Haunted and Get Haunted Midwest is, and it's great. Sometimes you just want to run and do an event and it's just for fun and you're just going to have some entertainment. You're going to meet new people and you're going to do some scary things. But as you move on into your investigation or exploration or research, to be able to commit to a few of these that build upon each other, it's really cool to be able to say, yes, like I didn't just go there once. I got to do this that tied to that. That's now bringing me this much further ahead or looking at things differently. And the immersive world, Chris is incredible. Chris and Boston are crazy talented in this. So you're going to want to, and I believe he's got a season pass for it. If I'm not mistaken, there's a season pass for the Order of the Hollow Key. So yeah, and it doesn't just end, right? It doesn't just end, I think, at the investigation. There are things that you'll have to do. So, we all fancy ourselves these investigators and researchers, but how much do you really do after you leave that experience? A lot of times we just move on to the next, right? So, thank you, Boston, for that information. So yeah, it's going to be super cool. So keep your eyes open for all this stuff. You're going to start seeing a lot of promotion out there. It's going to start flooding your social media platforms. So when you see it, help us out and pass it on to all of your friends.
He's responding.
Oh, good.
He's like, Rob? He's like, it's been years. I'm like, yeah, we need to talk.
Awesome.
I don't know. I honestly don't know if he would do it. I'm not going to he's got a production company. I'm not putting that out there yet because I don't know if he's completely pushed the paranormal away from his persona or what. So I was looking and he's won some awards. So I was trying to look at his YouTube while trying to pay attention to this, not seem rude. But now that you told me the date, oh my God.
But you know what I where my head's going already for this conversation with you two is to understanding when decisions are made to step out because of experiences, what leads one to completely abandon and one to go the other direction, to step back in. So I've got some questions already in my head for this. And if we can bring him in, I think it would be, no, Boston, you're perfectly perfect. It would be great, in my opinion, to be able to have that contrast. So, and again, this is not going to, hopefully, because it's not going to just be on an open YouTube for anybody to click on and go, what the fuck is all this stupidity?
Yeah. So yeah, he might be a little more comfortable. I know what I saw with him. I know what happened to him. I know what happened to me there. And it was in a weird little brother kind of situation. I really like this kid.
Yeah.
It was so big, I no longer existed to him. There was zero I could do. Literally had to kind of hate him. It had literally kind of had to just be like, I hope you get through this. It was a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. So quick question. We'll have a little fun before we end this thing.
Okay.
We're going to ask this.
I'm sorry. Was I not fun?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
This is for this side. If Sarah was an air freshener, like the kind you hang in your car, what scent would she be?
Be nice, everyone. That is so mean, but there is a reason why he's asking.
There is a reason I'm asking. You'll get to do me next. Everyone on the side. You'll get to comment on me.
So again, the question is, if I were an air freshener hanging in your car, What am I smelling like?
Vanilla and coconut.
Stacy. Oh, thank you, Brittany.
All right.
Austin and Brittany are being nice.
What is that? She's saying I'm black ice.
What?
I don't remember what black ice smells like.
It's strong. That one is strong when you put it in your car. I've gotten that one a couple times. Bubble gum, tutti frutti. There's Damien. Fresh rain.
Fresh rain. Is there stale rain?
Apple pie. You know, it's like the one pie I don't love. It's apple pie.
I know the scent. I just can't place it. It better not smell like licorice. That's all I know.
It's like petal.
Yeah. So why would you pick that for me, asshole?
You know, it's strong. It's strong. It's a strong, right? Mountain Dew and Brute.
Brute. No.
Dracar.
No, I never used Dracar.
You didn't? How
No.
dare you? What did you use? Obsession? Did you use Calvin Klein Obsession?
No, I probably had some Armani or something like that. A little more.
We probably had some more money. Well, that wasn't the popular shit in the 80s.
Okay, whatever.
Mountain.
All right. Well,
Did you get some ideas? Can you tell them why?
Huh?
Can you tell them why you're asking that?
Well, yes, because tonight I'm actually making air fresheners. Shut up, Brittany. Of not just Sarah, Hot Pockets. Now I'm gonna have to go to the goddamn car wash again. Or no, I think they have these.
No, you can get them at 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, yeah. That so I don't know who Digital Bridge is or who he's or she is saying it smells like a new car. I actually like that smell, which is not a real smell, just so everybody knows. This is not what a new car smells like. That is pumped in.
Pink peppercorn and maple syrup.
Yeah, Chris would know this actually. So
Chris can get you them. I bet you it's sold at the car wash.
Well, that makes sense that I'm black ice then.
They have them at CVS too.
Yeah, okay. Well, so tonight, I have dye sublimation air fresheners that you can recharge that you can recharge via essential oils or sprays. Mm-hmm. So that every couple weeks you can change. Hey, so there will be a Sara air freshener. There's going to be a Chris air freshener. There's going to be a Rob air freshener. Probably a Brittany air freshener.
Well, what would Chris smell like?
Chris?
Yeah. Fear.
No. I'm going to say Chris would smell like a turkey sub. Oh, sadness. Yeah. No. Chris would smell like. So
it's hard. He was so excited. You know, it was. He's like, oh, we're gonna print these off. Let's think about what we're gonna do. And I don't know. I think that's tough if you're gonna give everybody their own scent.
Yeah, Stacy's getting the ass man. So the beautiful thing is these are rechargeable. You don't have to toss it once it's done. You get to recharge it. What I don't know yet is, if you use because some essential oils are like tinted, right? They're dark color. I don't want you to ruin it. So I'm going to have to experiment with this. Oh, popcorn, the scent from Anchorman.
So I'm curious. So is this what people wanted? They wanted our faces hanging.
No, nobody asked for it. It was an impulse buy when I was out getting hats. So Boston, they're rechargeable because they're like a felt, similar to like the tree air fresheners, but it's a thick felt. It's a thick felt. So I've watched videos. You can either spray it on, right, and it'll stay in that freshener for a week or two, Or some people use essential oils and eyedropper, and they like drip it into the side, and then it saturates it, and so it's rechargeable. As in, yeah. Do I have to go get them?
Yeah, you might as well. You got them interested now. I'll keep them entertained. Maybe,
Hold on.
maybe Rob's can
Keep them
be.
occupied for a minute.
I will. Maybe Rob's can be tiger trainer. Can smell like cat urine, and hopefully he doesn't get mad at me for that. But yeah, can it be in the shape of a dick? Yeah. Yeah, he was having some fun as we're upping our hat game. You're going to see some new hats coming with some really cool new patches, also DTF. And then he was like, look at these air fresheners. I'm going to put, we're going to put our faces on them along with some crew. And, you know, he's like, we're going to have to come up with some scents. Boston, I would not use that word rechargeable unless, yeah, I know. Well, we'll have to see. I think they don't be a dick. Oh, there we go. We can make some fun little, you can cut them into those shapes, I'm sure. So yeah, you're going to start seeing a lot of new, cool little impulse buys that, you know, aren't going to break the bank, but are fun to have. We need.
My tailbone hurts today for whatever reason.
You're walking a little slow. I can't tell if it's your hip, if it's your.
I know. I'm telling you, there's something going on with my hip. I don't know if the weather and my age are starting to get arthritic on me. So this is what they look like.
Yeah.
So I can.
Do we get to pick
photos.
Like what picture?
Yeah, you can pick whatever you want.
Okay.
You can put your team name on there. You can put anything.
Yeah, see, that would be really cool. She's gonna buy the Sara scent. You know, it's funny, Boston. One of the first conversations Rob and I had, he had just had on the show, and we didn't really talk, but he was talking about all the products he was making, and he's like, you know, I make candles, and I said, hey, possibly interested in getting some candles made for Paranormally Blonde. What do you think a blonde smells like? And it came back with vanilla, and I got mad.
She did. She gave me shit for it. So yeah, I can totally print on one or both sides. I would obviously do both sides. We can do actually 2 photos.
Yeah.
Or 2
I love
characters.
Garbage Pail Kid version.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that for a gift. I can't sell Garbage Pail Kids.
No, versions of
us. Garbage Pail Kid. Oh no, we did have Garbage Pail Kids done of us.
Mm-hmm.
I think at one time.
There we go. Denim. You can smell like a new pair of jeans.
Denim. So anyway, this is what they look like. I have about a dozen of them. They come with a nice, cute little ribbon, so you can hang it from your rear view mirror. I take no.
Hey, maybe this will be a big hit for Get Haunted.
Could it? I mean, I could literally probably just sleep on mine, and the scent of amazing would saturate these things.
You guys heard it. You guys just heard in real time. And then put some lipstick on and kiss it, and then women will go nuts for it. Oh my God, Rob slept on it and kissed it. And they'll spend a ton of money for it.
Shut up. Here, I'll kiss one.
You know, he's saying shut up because he knows it's true.
It's not true. Nobody's ever asked me to kiss a product. Are you kidding me?
How do we get it to smell like an old abandoned building?
I guess we could bring it to an old abandoned building. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if there's any legal ways to do that, because normally that's musky, and asbestos.
Cinnamon apple pie.
Now, see, I would enjoy that scent. New car smell isn't real. It's not. It is actually sprayed into a new car to make it smell like a new car.
Well, I think it's funny that they just said this is what a new car smells like, and we're like, yes, please.
Yeah, for years. People can't. I remember when I learned it wasn't the real smell. What's this?
Yes, I agree, Boston. Like, maybe we can call these phantom scents.
Oh
Get Haunted's Phantom Scents.
You're making this harder.
I
Right,
love
but
this.
here's the beauty: is we don't even need to preload them, unless we do end up making our own essential oils that you can dip your air freshener into.
Uh, yeah.
So Jason builds cars. They smell like metal, and if you're lucky, once the seat goes in, a hint of leather.
Boston, I think that would be such a cool, like, what a cool experiment. And you know what that would be great at, Boston? It'd be great if you could come to one of our, like, the Inner Eye series. That would be a really interesting, because that's truly not, that's not equipment you're using. You're bringing in things that would be of a more natural state to be able to work with the other side. That would be a really interesting thing to,
Yeah.
so, oh yeah. Oh my God, they're hysterical.
Yeah. No, scents are 100% linked to memories. There will be certain scents that trigger a memory or call back.
One of my favorite ones that I wear is called Missing Person.
Oh.
It is. I know it's a horror.
How'd you even buy that?
Why? Because the whole point of it was when you smell it, it sort of brings back that, like, remembering. It's like remembering that first love's cologne or perfume, or
And
it's
listen,
a
there's some
comforting
that like stick with you, right? Like there's that one essential oil that they stopped making, and I've done everything I can to
I got you
recreate
hooked
it.
on that one.
You did. You're frozen for me. So I wasn't sure, but I've done everything I can to recreate that scent, and it's impossible. And I love it, and I miss it.
Hold on, Bust. I'm going to show it. Hold on. You've seen it. You can get it at Anthropologies. Hold on. It's Fleur. That's who makes it. PHLUR. It's one of the most popular scents that they have.
Hmm.
Hold on. Just so you guys can see.
Avatar smell. Brittany smells like Eric.
Smells like Eric.
Picked up an old comic book. He smells, yeah, like that is a very familiar smell. Okay.
Hey, DC.
Missing person.
Oh, it wants me to buy.
$130?
Well, I get a roll on. I don't get the whole.
Okay, good.
But it is a really, really, it's a really, and I also have Beach Trip, which I'm obsessed with from them. Their scents, I like their scents because Boston, it reminds me of what you're saying though about the scents in paranormal, like all the things that and the names that they have for their perfumes, like all of it makes me so David. It just, I don't know. There's something about their scents that just it's clean. It's they're simple, and they're, like some perfumes kind of have I feel like they're mature and not old. So it's not like white shoulders that your grandma used to wear, but they're mature. There's something about this brand that I truly love. So
okay, well, it's awesome. Looking missing person.
Yeah, I guess I never thought of.
I'm fairly certain if you wanted to waste your perfume, you could spray one of these up. They're sort of a hard felt. They're just like the Christmas tree ones. Little bit of texture, but they're absorbent. So that's how that shit works. Yeah, I'll never forget the smell of the Conjuring House basement without the cinnamon. Damien Smith, Vatican goddess of the underworld. I'd be fire and spice on all things nice.
Love that. I hope you're doing well, Damien. We've missed you.
He's been here and there. I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I was working on a calendar. The idea behind a calendar for me, it would be worth it. Yes, Sarah's tapping. Um, I believe.
I
Be
was.
worth it if we were able to get all of our events lined up for the following year, the year before, so that the calendar isn't just photos of, get haunted stuff, but also events, so people don't
Mhm,
have to
mhm.
figure it out. But that seems to be a tall order, unless we create little sticker packs that could go into the calendar, and we could do it.
Oh, there you go. You could do the calendar, and then as the season builds, you send,
Yeah, yeah,
you
we could
know.
do that. That would be dope.
Mhm.
Old stone military barracks have a distinct smell as well. Mahogany and boot polish.
I would love, like, see, I like the more masculine sense.
Yeah, boot polish. Listen, for a dude that spent years spit shining boots, right? And by the
Mhm.
way, another scent that is very military, if you were ever an enlisted person, hey, Sparky, is floor wax, right? So, like, when you had desk duty, which everybody got at some point. So, in the barracks, right, you got it's a whole platoon of dumbass infantrymen, right? So
I'm
there had
awesome.
to be somebody on the front desk, make sure the side doors were locked and visitors weren't females. That whole 9 yards. Part of that duty that night was to buff all the floors. To buff the
Mhm.
floors. Big. Just imagine a big long barracks. So how you do that to get a really good shine is you first you strip it down with a scuff pad, but then you put down the floor wax and you light it on fire, and then you let it go out, and then that shit just it comes out like glass. It's so beautiful. Um, oh, good.
Stacy, of course you know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But so that scent will always bring me back to the military. But so will Kiwi shoe polish.
Yeah.
It's just it's its own thing.
See, like all these scents we're now thinking of. It's like, okay,
Oh,
I know.
oh.
I could do that.
Um, so we'll see. I'll get a couple done tonight. If anybody wants to volunteer to be an air freshener, I've got Sarah lined up. Hey, Bulger. I'll do myself because, well, I can't do it to others and not do me. You know what I'm saying?
It's a rule.
There's a rule. We'll get a Chris one.
Hmm. Hmm.
We'll get a Brittany one going.
Yeah. You got,
Brittany, your stickers might be done. Just so you know, I got.
yeah.
Let me see. Let me see. No, no, not yet. So that's that, kids. That's a hour and 22 minutes into 23 minutes into this Wednesday live on the 7th of January 2026.
Yeah. Well, it is I think it's time for my next dose of Advil. And we
Yeah,
got work
yeah,
and we
you're
got
sick. And
I
you're
am.
tapping. That's how we know. Sarah's tapping out, literally.
I don't know why I'm doing that. I've
Yes.
had, and I think that's how I knew I was coming down with something yesterday. I got really this weird energy that I can't. It's like I can't. Ugh, I can't expend enough of it, and I'm clumsy, and I'm super forgetful, and I'm running around, and
Yeah,
everything's just a
she's a
mess.
mess. You're a mess, basically. But congratulations. Everyone says your hair looks great.
Oh, thank you.
Um, so
Thank you for that. I didn't realize.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
All
I
right.
didn't realize my hair looked so crazy any other time.
I don't think they said that, but they're saying it looks good
I,
today.
you know what? It feels good to have some length back. I will never cut it again until I cut it again.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, with that, we're gonna let y'all go. I need some food in me. You
yeah.
need Advil and probably more food.
Probably. I am a little hungry. Yeah, so with that, guys, you're going to start seeing some stuff put out there. So like I said, if you don't mind, do us a favor, help us share it out to get that stuff out there. For you just don't know who's going to want to come to a great event, watch a great show, meet some great people, talk about some great conversations, We'll share it out there, and wait till you start seeing some of these air fresheners. I look forward. I look forward to it. So, I know, Brittany, it's one of those bad habits as a girl.
It's no comment.
No comment. I know.
She's sick. I know when to stop.
We miss you too, Jason. We miss you too. So with that, as you know what we say here at Get Haunted and Paranormally Blind, we see you. We do, and we certainly appreciate you. Oh my gosh, yeah, we do. And we love you more than you can even imagine. So thank you for being the good in the community. Thank you for doing the good work out there. Thank you for being the kindness that this world needs to see. And with that, we will see you guys, I'm sure, who knows, maybe before next Wednesday. You never know.
I'll drop some photos of these once I get them done.
Awesome. With that, peace out.